Hello, welcome to Working Mom Plans. I am Kate. I do planner videos and planner related videos to inspire you to plan and create a beautiful planner spread for yourself. In this video, I'm going to do a quick review on the Heart Breathing's HB90 system and how to modify it for yourself. So I hope you stick around. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment below. Let me know what you think or if you have any questions or concerns. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new and hit the bell so you don't forget any new videos. I post twice a week. Alright, so I bought her 2020 goal planner, which is a different layout. It's a full year, but she has each quarter broken down. But she puts the meat of how to do things in the front. You can get this off her Etsy shop, which I will link below. It's a Heart Breathing's Etsy shop and such. So this time I retook it, and I realized after last quarter, being in the A5 size, it was too small. So I printed this black and white. So a lot of the gray squares are actually light pink when you put it in color. So later on, I did print in color just so they didn't have so much gray used up. But I put through the washi through this. So that's why it's bowing a bit, is because I have a lot of washi on the top and the bottom. But I try to balance it out. So I needed some more color to it to enjoy it and so forth. So she goes on to where you discover your vision at. So I know some people are intimidated by goals and visions and so forth like that. But if you plan, you are planning for your future and for what you would like in your future. This just helps you narrow down to what to work on first, second, third, or everything like that. So she asks you things. In here she says writing. I put being a business owner in here because that's one of my aspirations or my goals in my life. Is I would love to be a successful business owner. And a successful business owner in my eye is to have over 100 employees, providing for them and their families in a great job that they love to do, but also they can care for their families, because I know how important that is. But also I love planning and paper. And so since I'm trying to combine, the passion of being an owner to making planners. So I put down this. So last quarter, if you don't remember that little A5 thing, hold on, this is, I cut them out. It doesn't decide. There we go. I cut them out, those stickers out of that thing, and then I added new stickers I found, and stickers to hold down some of these corners, which I need to find a decorative sticker for this corner to hold it down. But that's what I use the little things for. And basically I went through a lot of old sticker books, but all of my sticker books, and put some stuff down. This is just reminding me I need to make sure I have my armor on, so forth. Then after I did all this, I felt good about it that I didn't continue on this side of my paper. So she's cool that she gives you a checklist in her yearly planner, and it's not a daily or week. It's just like a monthly deluxe. So basically she has the monthly view and then a few things in. I'll show you. So you do your to-do list. So what you need to do, what you want to do. Now, I was confused about this last quarter. What I should do is like things people tell you what you should be doing, or what you see other successful people doing, and you wonder if you should do that to be successful, to make your goals. So that's what this list is all about. It's not calling to you, but it's calling to you from somebody else, external source of some force, and you don't know for sure if you should try it or not. So that's what that list is all about. Some of it's like, so I just started writing. For me, sometimes I just need to, when I hear this, I need to write down what first comes in my head, and then I get more serious. And sometimes that happens. Then, of course, the highlighting and the project marks So I highlighted and then I came back and I numbered which ones go with which goal, because after that we figured out time. Now this washi wasn't here first, but I figured out, okay, and it was hard because I figured, oh, yeah, I have this many days, but also I'm, you know, my vacation might be canceled next month. So it was one of those things. So my daily tasks that I would like to do, or weekly or monthly tasks, and how to implement those. My ideal schedule week. I like to spend Sundays and Saturdays, especially with my husband, because he has them off. So we like to play games together and do stuff together. So that's why I have those days off. So I try to do this. Yes, I implemented a nap time because recently I've been taking naps a lot lately. And I don't know if it's just fighting whatever bugs out there or among other things. My body is really weird in the sense of that when it's not feeling well, it makes me sleepy and cold. So I set my goals. She goes through how this is, but she also has a class, and I'll tell you when she releases her next thing. But then I brainstormed, and she kind of helped in her videos how to not just work on it. I'm like, well, I don't know. She says what do they call it? Potential goals. Goals like you have a number you cannot control. So like making $1,000 a month. And then she says rewrite it like this. And then and increase, well, how do you do that? And so you can also say, well, you want to do this, but how do you do that? Especially if she went into detail on you're first starting out, how do you know what is possible and not possible? So now she also has feeling goals. So she gave examples, which is grateful because I'm like, all my goals have been relying on something I can't control. It's frustrating because then they never work out for me. So I thought, okay, there's one thing I need to know is to track my productivity, and I want to feel better about my productivity. So I put, right now it feels like I have a 3 right now, especially with the kids home. But I want it to be a 4, but if it's better, awesome. So that's what I chose my 3 goals to be and such. So this is, she put it here, but I think it's kind of out of order. But you brainstorm, she gives you enough for each goal, and you brainstorm. But also, you have your miscellaneous projects that you know are going to happen, like planning for next quarter. So I brainstormed them out, figured average, because, and a day means like, where's my, sorry, I'm trying to find, go back. Nope, that's that one. Where's the daily one? Here. So a day is basically, it's going to take all 4 hours of this. All 4 hours of this. And then if I have YouTube stuff or whatever, and do that. Sometimes I do work on the weekends because that's the only time I get to myself. So after doing that, that's where the crazy washi tape came into play over here. Is I took those projects and try to figure out, okay, which ones, how many days do they take? All right, write it out. I put actual estimated time, and then she says for the whole daily thing, you can just write it out. Now, she makes notes on these little places, which I think I did get back here. I said this one might be pitched the next quarter, but she's only gotten 7, which is good because sometimes some projects I'm like, ooh, there's a lot of little projects and there's a lot of not so. So there is that. And then I put the washi next to it to see. So, one goal is going to be mostly I'm tracking the entire time, but I'm setting up a lot and doing a lot of miscellaneous projects, which is what I put here was a lot of miscellaneous projects for me to feel more productive. Like setting up some notebooks and stuff. And then these are actually taking that planning and writing out the things and then what it's for. And so I had to print extra pages. So this is what it colored looks like. And this is what it's black and white looks like. So it's not much difference. This is not as gray. This is more pink. So you can see there's that. And this is not as, no background as much. So I printed enough for all my projects because she only gives you 2. initials. And she said, go back and do it. She usually doesn't use this part because she just uses this part and put her task on sticky notes on this part. So that's how she does it. But she has this for those who are checklist people, which, yeah, I am. I'm not doing a Kanban board. Love the idea, but it doesn't work for me. It doesn't motivate me to get stuff done, to see stuff on a board. I just blow by it. I am a list checker offer. So what I need, my next project now, because now that I've gotten all this figured out, is here's the monthly. She starts her weeks on a Monday, which is totally awesome. Whatever it is. So the majority of it. So this is going to be for me starting tomorrow. So tonight, I need to make sure to figure out, okay, what's due between these dates and write all the tasks down and the number of goals for it and then check it off. I'm going to start there. On my plan with me, why I'm doing this video as well is just besides reviewing it with you guys. My plan with me is I'm going to have every week, I have my errands to do. Well, on the to-do side, I'm going to have check weekly tasks for goals. And I'm going to put here because sometimes there's some days where I'm just, what I'm going to do, and I just do something and I totally forgot I had other things planned, other projects I needed to complete, all that kind of stuff. So that's Q2. So, but here, she has notes section, she has reviews still in between all of the quarter and the end of the month. Here there's a review to go, just quick few questions to think about. I will modify anything that says writing or as a writer or writing the story to figure out how to apply and change the wording to me as an entrepreneur. But she continues, but not as in depth like how all those writings was. So this has been shrinked down. She still has the calculator, but it's like she doesn't have the instructions in between. Here's like the list. Here's the extra papers you need to do. So see, the vision board question is this. She says you can do a vision board every quarter or not. So I might do is pull the one from here and pull it forward or create a whole new one. We'll see how well this quarter does. So she has a little blurb here, and then she does the same thing for quarter 4. So that's 3. And then I put the extra, I print out some extra because I really liked how her project is simple. You put the tasks down. I didn't like how Happy Planner had their project planner pages in this one. And also I like how she says actual time. So the next time I plan, I can know, hey, when I do a task like this. And then here's Q4, same thing. Everything's pretty minimal, not a lot of instructions because the instructions are at the front. So I printed this out on my own paper. I put washi down to bring out color to it. She gives you enough room down here to put a full washi. Both, that's what I'm showing here. So you can decorate it however you want. And then basically what I did is I created this cover, which I think I'll have a video of it. I haven't posted it yet as of this recording, but I know I'll post it. I don't know if it'll be posted after or before this video, most likely after. But I have now something that next year when she puts out her 2021, or if I modify this way too much to create my own system, great for myself, awesome. But it's been grateful that I bought this class, that I can go back to it every quarter, get a refresher, and every time I do it I feel better and more confident about completing my goals and figuring out a system. So thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!